Now, after many months of development, the final feature in Vidalyze is ready to go, and it is the screen recording tool. And I'm just going to give you a quick demo of how this works and functions from a student perspective. So I'm logged in as a student. I'm going to head into my dashboard, and you can see I'm Thomas Edison right now, and he's got his own account, and he's been shared a collection of videos from his teacher, which could include his videos or videos of elite athletes, whatever it may be. He can also go about importing his own videos from various sources. And one thing that will get him to do is clicking on the Analyze tab, and he's going to drag out a couple of videos that he's going to do a comparison on. So I'm just going to look at the kick section of that particular footage. Now, when he's ready to go, if he hits the record button, it basically prompts him to install this Vidalyze extension. Now, the Vidalyze extension is used in Google Chrome to allow him to record his screen, his voice, as well as the webcam into sort of like a complete video picture, enabling him to explain his understanding of whatever it is that you're trying to explore. So I'm going to click on this here, and it asks me to log in. I'm going to log in with his account. And there we are. So now the screen recording tool is automatically logged in. I'm going to click on capture audio, and I'm going to select the microphone that I'm using now. And I can go about changing a few settings like the frame recording, but by default it'll just do the optimum for your computer. I'm also going to change the recording format to MP4 and hit save, but you don't have to do any of that stuff. If you want, you can embed the webcam, and you can say where you want the web camera to go. I'm going to ignore that part, and I'm going to hit start recording. And I get to pick what it is that I actually want to record. Do I want to record the entire screen, which includes the desktop, or just this Analyze Videos section? And I'm going to say that. So at this particular point, the student, would need to actually be exploring and explaining the various things that are going on. And they could be drawing over the video, etc. And when they're done, they hit stop sharing. And you can see up here that the screen recording is being produced. It's actually 20% through. They can continue doing and getting up another thing that they want to explain. It's up to 30% now, and it's just processing that screen recording that we just made in the background. They can go back and start readying another video if they wanted to. For example, they can get ready to do something else. Meanwhile, the video is just rendering in the background, and if I head into the account sections, you can see here that there is nothing in the My Recordings just yet. That's going to change. 89%. Now you can see here it pops up and it says, what would you like to do? Would you like to view the screencast or upload it to Vidalyze? Two choices. In this first instant, we're going to go view the screencast. And you can see here that these are the screen recordings that we've made. This one here is the one that we just did then. So at this particular point, and here it is. The student would need to actually be exploring and explaining the various things that are going on. And they could be drawing over the video, etc. And when they're done, they hit. Okay, so that's the screen recording that we just made a little bit ago. We can rename it to assessment. And hit OK, and there we are. I mean, that's the first step we can choose to do to actually explore the screen recording. However, let's say we want to make it available inside of Vidalyze. So I'm going to close this now, and here we are again. I'm going to go ahead and drag in the sample videos, and I'm going to hit record, and this time I'm going to just go start recording, and I'm going to say analyze videos. And now I'm recording this screen again. So I could get the protractor out and measure something, hit stop, whatever I'm doing, and here we are again. It's now processing the screen recording, but in this particular instance, I'm not going to say view screen recording. I'm going to upload the screen recording, and it will enable the video to get sent and submitted straight to the teacher. So if I hit upload to Vidalyze, that's going to be happening in the background now. It'll pop up in a moment and say the video has been uploaded to Vidalyze, and depending on how long you recorded, that process will take a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. depending on your internet connection and so forth. But there we are. The screencast was uploaded successfully to Vidalyze. Now, if I clicked View in Vidalyze here, it would go to the part of the space in my account where I can actually click and play the recording. So that's now in the students own My Recordings section. However, at the very same moment, this has also been delivered to the teacher. So if I hit sign out and I go and sign in to that particular Thomas Edison's teacher's account and click on account, I have an option there that says user recordings. And if I click on it, here we are, Thomas Edison from the Class P Superstars. On that day, there is his recording. So by very definition, you can have students sitting at computers doing analysis, explaining their understanding. As soon as they hit stop and hit upload, that recording goes immediately to their library for them to be able to play it back and assess it and do whatever it takes. And that happens all magically. Now let's imagine that you've got a whole host of analyses and recordings that are ending up in here. You can simply search by the person and click filter, and whoops, that was an example, but it'll bring up just those videos, of which point you can hit play recording. And the teacher themselves, they also have the ability to record particular pieces of play and have them listed in their own recording. So they've got their own recordings that they can use and have access to, but they also have their user recordings that they can use. And it all happens through this Vidalyze extension. And let's say you've only got a couple of computers and you're ready to get access to another student. All they need to do is hit this button, which is the refresh, and then they can log in with whoever it is that they would wish to send the video recording to. So there we are. That is how the screen recording works in Vidalyze. It is the first of its kind in terms of screen recording. There's been nothing like it ever built, and it's designed exclusively to be used with Vidalyze. Looking forward to seeing how you guys use it.